Seeing the invade here by Umpty, but Beyond rolls in. Smite available for Umpty, but knows that Ian's on the way.
Yeah, wants to try and get a stun, but the snare's going to come in from Ian. A lot of damage going down as the flash comes in, but Beyond, he lands the arm, smacks them together as Grace turns up, and actually means the death for his jungler, Jin Air. Gonna fall first blood at 3 minutes.
Bit of a weird exit plan coming through.
Oh no, Ian! This is the Ian we've learnt about recently, and Grace has to flash under his turret.
For MVP.
It's going to be started. He wants to overflow this lead towards the bottom side of the map, the side where things could really become a problem for MVP. The flash comes in from Max, but he doesn't find it. Pilot comes down, Wraith is going to be the target, eats the grey health, the satchel charge is there, but not enough. Max picks up the kill in the end as Ian still...
for the all-in bot lane, they need this to work.
Yeah, Bissell Voyage comes down. We've got the ultimate there from Max, though they're not taking any damage, and Umpty just going to get devoured.
Could have popped on the top side. This is optimistic, but could happen.
Yeah, got the subjugate going down. Good double knock-up with the Rupture, but can they actually get anything done? Impale comes in at basically the right time, but good flash timing from ADD. He's getting a lot of his health back as Umpty under the turret. Could be in trouble. Another Rupture positioned perfectly.
Umpty.
And ADD just won't die. He gets out of the way of the Skarner, and they pick up the kill. No kills at all for Jin Air as now Beyond pulls back Soan. He's dead. The Zac gets a kill. It's a disaster for Jin Air.
Yeah, top lane disaster. That's why they came around his ultimate. He needed to hit both of these Ruptures, and he did. Watch the start of the replay. Comes in, double Rupture as the Skarner flashes in. They go for it anyway with the Trundle, with the tanking. Remember, Trundle's the only one who does damage. The secondary Rupture hits. He can swag walk away. 50 health feels like a Giant's Belt to the Skarner. No damage coming through from him. And they also get the roam
potentially Baroned up minions in the late game if they ever worry about that, as Soan's going to go on to ADD. He's super tanky as another Rupture comes down. The silence is there, but I don't think the Cho'Gath can tank it this time. Devour is going to secure it. And with 3 members in the wind and the fire.
And another Infernal as well will be frustrating for Jin Air as here comes a big roam.
Oh, Teddy has to flash out of the way. Ian wants to follow up, gets the realm walk eventually. As now Beyond, he's going to go invincible underneath this turret. All 4 members of MVP, in fact. MVP, we know that they have their eyes set on that one. Ian's going to come down. He moves hella fast as the Rune Prison's there. Soan just nowhere he can go whatsoever. Unless he can go up. See whether he can actually do this, but the slow's going to come in from the Vorpal Spikes. He'll be fine. Vision down. You can see Jin Air have a lot of vision. Their own jungle is Umpty. Exactly the player you didn't want to get caught.
The game and not be punished on a snowball patch like patch 8.4.
Yeah,
as Beyond's feeling it.
Yep, absolutely nothing that Umpty can do, but there's a lot that Beyond can do. No Kidnap available, though, as the Cosmic Radiance does come down. They get rid of the turret. That's what they wanted to focus on, but look at the Azir. AoE damage coming in. Redemption heals everything. Yeah, I don't know what they're, in fact, trying to do. 4 members are going to surround him as Ian is taking some relevant damage. He's going to get eaten, but in goes Beyond. Look at that huge heal, and Max has the ultimate to keep his mid laner alive. MVP only has that Vampiric Scepter. Fleet footwork in order to give him some of his health back, as at least now he can hit the Baron. Realm Warp comes down. They want to try and get on top of the members of Jin Air, and the Devour comes in, but Wraith, can he actually save Teddy? He does, but it's Umpty that's going to pay the price. Grace from over the wall can't get as much work done as he'd otherwise want to.
Roll through them. Either someone had to die, it was the jungler. What are they going to do now? They're trying to delay at least.
Yeah, cute little knockbacks, but Pilot, he's going to be able to get the aggression onto Teddy. Flash feels brilliant. MVP, oh, that didn't feel so great if you're Max, but should be able to get some of his health back here. On the bottom side, he's setting up. Okay, ADD taking so much damage, he's just going to die. In goes Beyond, but they don't have their main tank. Can they pick up Soan?
Make a secondary play when the rest of his team is backing away, but here we go.
Yep, trying to catch out Ian. He's so tanky though as in goes Beyond once again. Teddy, he's able to pick off the Rise. A lot of the power on this team, but Pilot, he's very healthy. Beyond's going to go down to his passive and taken out. And Jin Air, they're stalling this one nicely. Means that this chunking that Teddy takes, he'll just be able to shoot Beyond or shoot ADD. Get a lot of that health back, despite the fact that ADD does have that Bramble Vest.
Finally found a way to get good positioning on the inhibitor. They take it down.
ADD, he had a great early game, but now it's just not quite working. Redemption comes in. Good rupture to stop the onslaught.
With the background, then sell it for a bit of damage on Oblivion Orb. That's really bogus to me.
Yeah. Going to retake the Crystal Spire.
And JVNA give up the ban.
Yeah, nicely done by MVP. One of the first times that we've seen them peel off. I think it was the last series that they were... Yeah, Umti's actually here though. Does have the flash available to him, but that's secured so incredibly quickly.
He understood the position the game would be in. 100% crit, already finished. All the terrain really suits them, which is under the double turrets.
Yep, so on, taking a lot of damage. In goes Beyond now. Cosmic Radiance is there, and they do manage to get it onto 3. Wraith taking a lot of damage. Pilot, lots of backline threat that wasn't able to be answered. Thankfully, ADD eats up the ace in the hole. Oh, God, Grace! Massive damage comes in. Emperor's Divide now, as well as the Cho'Gath has nowhere to go. And JVNA, they're finally able to answer. Max was somewhere off doing his own thing.
6 items. It's going to happen anyway. We get the replay. The start of it's well engineered by MVP. They go in, they use the ultimate, but Pilot has to disengage off Teddy. He starts to walk up. 1 for 0 at the start, but the big problem comes for Pilot, who's in the backline as Grace just pokes a Sand Soldier onto him. No one's around. He tries to flash away and dies to a single auto. This would not have happened 20 minutes ago when there weren't items on the carries to actually threaten.
He's going to come down now. Umti wants to find a target, and the peel off once again for MVP. Good positioning from Pilot as the static shift does a lot of damage. And the pillar actually doing work as, oh my God, kidnaps what he can, but he's still going to be put down to the Bloblets. And look at this, Grace just zoning with the Sand Soldiers. And now the Baron is just going to be taken beyond. Oh, he steals it! Oh my God, now the team fight is going to erupt. Redemption comes down. It's doing damages now. MVP finding the team fight they were looking for. Sowan's going to be enough. Look, Grace shoves it back into Teddy and he picks up a double. Can he get more? I don't think so, as Sowan trying to avoid Ian and Max. The last one's going to come down. Ian's going to grab it. It's still beautiful.
The contest. We'll hold off on the patch notes though, because this Elder's at 5,000.
Yep, Cosmic Radiance is there as the Kidnap is actually going to come in as well. Beyond, sorting them out in the middle of the backline, gets the knock heads, as well as Pilot being able to now rain down the damage. Teddy not able to auto-attack, and that's a dead Umti. Double kill comes in for Ian. MVP, they peel off the Dragon, but they get the kills that they want as Teddy and Wraith. Can they actually get past this big tank line? It looks like no is going to be the answer.
And it's going to interrupt as the game is won by MVP. We're watching the yakety sax in full effect as ADD is just saying, I'm pretty tanky.
Yeah, he's sitting in front of a blast.
Nothing they can do. No recalls happening. We're just AFKing on the side as the mini-map, or the mini picture-in-pictures where the action's happening.
Abyssal Voyage as Wraith is going to turn up, but there's the Nexus falling down. And we've got a 1-1 series between MVP and JVNA.
And patch 8.4 eventually does its job and stops the comical stall that could happen with Azir and Caitlyn. So the thumbs up to Riot Games when it comes to actually allowing games to end. That would not have happened on patch 8.3. On 8.4, you have to contest the Elder. You definitely can consider contesting a 40-minute Baron. I love the play at the end that was largely not going to be caught. Beyond started channeling his Let's Bounce during the Realm Warp animation, and then it was instantly armed in the backline when it came through. That was very slick. First time we've seen it in pro play in Korea.
I was pretty confused about what happened there, Papa, but I had to keep going.
It was really, really smart. It got 1 kidnap from it, and Teddy couldn't do any damage. So the ultra late game stall, well, we screwed up, let's have Teddy carry it over, does not work for JVNA, and we go to a Game 3.
Yeah, but we're going to a Game 3 with questions for both of these teams, Papa Smithy. Because MVP, Game 1 was a wash for JVNA. In Game 2, JVNA were almost let back in after a 10,000 gold lead at around 20 minutes into the game. It was a disaster. They basically didn't have a jungler for the whole start of the game, and then it still took so much time to beat JVNA.
We're going full NALCS. It's time for a best of 1 for all the marbles.
Yeah, exactly.